Hey everyone, and welcome to Lit Talk Lounge. Before we jump in, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, give this a like, and drop a comment. It really does help us out. So, have you ever seen a classic book, something that's been around forever, suddenly just blow up as a viral video, and you're left wondering, how on earth did that happen? Well, I can tell you it's not luck, and it's definitely not magic. It's a blueprint. And today, we're going to deconstruct that exact playbook and show you how to turn timeless wisdom into content that millions of people just can't stop watching.
I mean, this is the million-dollar question for any creator out there, right? You've got this amazing, timeless idea, but how do you make it feel urgent and essential in today's world of super short attention spans? Well, the strategy we're about to break down isn't just some vague advice. It is a detailed, step-by-step guide to doing exactly that.
Okay, so first things first, step one. Before you even think about writing a script or hitting that record button, you have to, and I mean have to, define your mission. And we're not talking about some fuzzy, vague idea here. This is the rock-solid foundation for everything that's going to follow. Seriously, if you get this part wrong, the whole structure can just fall apart. You know, the real genius of this blueprint is its laser focus. It forces you to take an entire book with all its chapters and concepts and boil it all down to one single, powerful theme. In this case, it's the idea that our thoughts literally shape our reality. This becomes your North Star. Every creative decision, every word you write, it all points back to that one guiding principle. It ensures there's absolutely no confusion, just a crystal clear purpose. So once you've got your core theme locked in, the next move is to find your people. Look, a broad message that's meant for everyone usually just ends up connecting with no one. It gets lost in all the digital noise. This blueprint demands that you zero in on a specific niche, like motivation, self-improvement, or success habits, so you can connect with an audience that's already out there searching for your message. But it goes even deeper than just the topic. It's about the people inside that niche. This is where the strategy gets really, really smart. It moves beyond just their interests and focuses on their core struggles, that deep desire to overcome negativity or to stop being so inconsistent. See, when you understand someone's pain points, your content stops being just information and starts feeling like a real solution. And that is a total game changer. Okay, so with our mission defined, we're shifting gears from the why to the what. This is step 2, distilling the essence. I want you to think of this as building the engine that's going to power the whole video. This is where we take those big, abstract ideas and turn them into high-octane fuel for our content. And the process itself is a pretty simple 3-step recipe. First, you just summarize the book's main concepts. Easy enough. Next, you connect those ideas to things your audience already cares about. You know, things like personal growth and discipline. And finally, and this is the most critical part, you pull out simple, actionable lessons. This is how you transform abstract theory into a practical, real-life toolkit. So we've got our mission, we've got our message. But the blueprint is really clear about this. What you say is only half the battle. How you say it is what makes the message actually land and stick. This step is all about crafting the emotional texture of the video, the vibe. Just listen to this line. Your thoughts can either destroy you or rebuild you. Wow, that's the kind of language this blueprint is all about. It's not just a sentence, it's a powerful hook that immediately raises the stakes. This is the kind of line that's designed to grab a viewer in the first few seconds, and it perfectly captures the core theme with some real emotional weight. And this right here, this is basically the recipe for the content's voice. It has to be warm and inspiring, not cold and academic. It's got to build confidence, not just list a bunch of facts. And you do that by blending storytelling with a bit of psychology, using short, punchy sentences. The goal is to be relatable, like a friend giving good advice, and definitely not preachy. All right, now for the final creative step, building the narrative. We have the message, we have the tone, but how do we structure it all? This part of the blueprint is all about architecture. You're literally designing a journey for your viewer, one that's built for maximum engagement from start to finish. And the structure itself is so psychologically smart. You start with a powerful, relatable hook to grab them. Then you deliver the main insights, 3 to 5 core lessons. Critically, you follow that with practical application, showing viewers how to actually use this information. And then you close with an empowering message that leaves a lasting impression. It's a classic story arc, just perfectly optimized for a modern video. So we've walked through the 4 big steps: define the mission, distill the essence, craft the vibe, and build the narrative. But what's the one single idea that holds this entire strategy together? what's the ultimate principle that it's all designed to reinforce? Here it is. This is the logical chain that the entire blueprint is built to prove. It's a simple but incredibly profound formula. Every single element, every step we've talked about, is designed to reinforce this sequence. Your mental attitude directly builds your emotional strength, which in turn fuels consistent action. That right there, that's the core engine of transformation. Ultimately, the entire strategy boils down to this single, powerful idea. It's not just a nice closing line. It's the fundamental truth that powers the whole blueprint. It's the core theme, it's the practical lesson, and it's the final message all rolled into one. Which, really just leaves one question. What timeless idea would you put through this blueprint next?